Yeah, the George Floyd joke, it wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not, I wasn't shocked. Like, that's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't it's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's why you're there. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to, because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set. Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, or one of the best sets, between Tony and Cheryl, and I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death. I like Pete's set, and then I was like, why you have to say anything about Charlie Kirk? Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke in there. Yeah. Like, would I tell those jokes? No. But do I get why they're being told? Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, I'm not looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what I know what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. I know your style of comedy.
Did you see the interview that I did with Terrence Floyd, George Floyd's brother?
No.
So he said,
no shot to you.
No, okay. That's look.
I'm never watching
that. That's fine.
I just want to be clear. I'm never watching that. Like,
I only brought it up.
Even now that you told me, I'm not going to go back and go look at that interview.
Because he's a fan.
I just want to make it clear so you understand what I do with my time. Like, I'm never doing that. Okay, go ahead.
I just asked because he's a fan of you. Mm-hmm. He saw the joke and it picked up pretty big. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know if you saw it, but he basically said, like, as a fan of you and knowing that you came to the funeral to support his family, even though it's a roast and Tony, that's what he does, they expected you to kind of be the person that would, like, stop it right in the moment or just not allow for certain things to happen.
And he also said he wanted you to come harder. He said if they're going to joke, why you ain't come harder with your own jokes?
All right,
racist jokes, I guess.
This is actually a good thing to give a rebuttal to.
See,
they talked about my dead mom and my dead dad. Said that they were running a train on my mom, and
that was hilarious,
right?
It was
that was crazy. Yeah, that was Regina killed that. Right? Yes, oh wait, that's right. You probably should say killed that.
The jokes about Kevin was on a slave ship in a bottle with, like, the ship in the bottle. Like, I'm going to appreciate humor. I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand.
I agree 1,000% with Kevin Hart. And again, I'm speaking about it, and let me preface this by saying that I'm speaking about it from a biased perspective, in that I like Kevin Hart. I think that he's made incredible decisions. I like his business acumen. I like his business sense. But what I'm trying to figure out is, why are people holding Kevin Hart accountable for something that he didn't even do? And I said it last night, and I'm going to say it today. Nobody got offended at anybody that told a joke about Kevin Hart with his dead mother and his dead father. Now, Kevin Hart said that I can take the joke, right? He said, I can take it, and it is what it is, and this is what it is that I signed up for, and so I'm on it. I'm on it. Now, you're expecting for him, think about this for a second. People are expecting for Kevin Hart to be more offended about the George Floyd joke than he is about his own parents. He's supposed to be more offended. It doesn't matter if it's foul or not. That's not even what that's not what we're discussing right now. We're talking about Kevin. What should his response be? People are expecting for him to be more offended at something else than about his own parents. What? Coach Chris says sometimes it's about more than you. I don't have no greater responsibility than you that I have to my own self, to my own parents, to my own family. What you mean? Y'all crazy. Y'all are bat ass crazy. For whatever reason, y'all think that somebody has a greater responsibility to you than they do to their own lives. How? I don't know if anybody has ever told y'all this before. Y'all not that important. Nobody is more important than your own circumstance and your own life. You don't even put more effort into stuff like that than you do your own family, but you got greater expectations for somebody else. Why? Because they famous? Get the beam out of your own eye. And again, let me say this for the people in the back. He didn't even say the joke. The roast was on him. He wasn't even the person that was the roaster. He was the person getting roasted. So now he has a response. I bet like they don't go and stop somebody else. What? Who is y'all? Who are you? Who are you? Y'all so offended. Listen. Last night, 3 people got killed in a city that I'll go over. We're going to bring that to the front of the congregation. Last night, 3 black people got killed by one other black person in a city, in a liberal city. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody is going to figure out how it is that they can march for it. Nobody is trying to figure out how they can find a killer. Nobody is holding anybody accountable for it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's bigger. What's bigger? What's bigger? George Floyd is bigger than the program? Is he bigger than the people that got killed in your local community the other night? Listen, for all of you justice warriors, I would like for you to go into your own neighborhood and march for the people that are getting killed right now instead of focusing on something that you don't even know not of. Your own neighborhood is under siege and you ain't got nothing to say about it. You ain't got nothing to say about it. You ain't called the mayor. You don't even know your congressperson, but you sitting there trying to hold Kevin Hart accountable for something that he ain't got nothing to do with. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. I'm amazed. This fake outrage, and I'm so thankful that I've always been on this side of the fence. That way I don't have to pander to y'all and sit here and play games because y'all can't wait to get mad at somebody that used to pander to y'all. I'm so thankful that I'm my own entity and I say what I want to say when I want to say it because I don't have to worry about what anybody else think. Good, you already hate me. That means I can really get it in. It's all fake outrage. And the very ones that was at the forefront of the movement use it as a financial incentive so that they can get rich. A bunch of black lesbians with Black Lives Matters that ain't did nothing for the community since. When I started this live stream today, I set the precedence by a question that was asked to me to tell you how people are always going to hate you and chase you down because they want to humble you. People don't even have a reason to hate Kevin Hart. That's just the facts. Kevin Hart ain't never did nothing to nobody en masse. Kevin Hart is probably the safest comedian. Big black. That sounds crazy. All right, we don't get that. I want to pause. That's what that pause is for Slimmy. Larger platformed black comedian. A larger platform black comedian, probably the safest. Probably the safest. Forget it. We might as well go ahead. He's probably the safest big black comedian that you that you can get. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Dennis the Menace? He's probably the safest comedian that you can get. BBC big black comedian. Oh man, he's probably the safest that you can get as far as a comedian is concerned. And people are seriously trying to get this fake outrage out, man. It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
And if you don't like it, don't support it. I'm a mega millionaire off telling jokes, and I'm not going to tell nobody else how to tell their jokes. He said, y'all got to grow up. And if you found it offensive, then you don't know comedy. It's not his job to police the people that he hired to entertain us. And if we weren't entertained, then that's our problem, because he's successful and he knows how to win. And he's been doing this for a long time. Excuse me. So who are we to tell him that the people that he hired can't tell those kinds of jokes? That's what he said. He said, yes, I went to George Floyd's funeral, but I'm never going to listen to an interview that you interview a person, even though you're interviewing me. I'll never watch your interview of you interviewing his brother. No, I'm not going to do it. That's not how I spend my time. He said that. He said he's a grown man and he's not going to let nobody tell him what to do, and he's not going to tell nobody else what to do. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he said. Kevin Hart said, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Black people can't wait to try to remove you. They can't wait. Thankfully for Kevin Hart, he's bigger than just the black community. He appeals to a demographic that's outside of just one certain type of person, even though he's one of the most supportive people. So many people have said, yo, he helped me. He ain't asked for nothing in return. All of this other stuff. People can't wait to try to figure out how they hate you anyway. So thankfully for him, he's bigger than the program and he's